individually in order to administer the injection. And so from an economic standpoint, that's disadvantageous to have to handle each animal individually. The problem with water, in water medication, is that it very much depends on the individual facility and their ability to deliver water accurately to the animals so that you can get the appropriate dose of the product in the water and then get the water to where the animals can actually consume it in a consistent fashion. And that's that can be very challenging. Also, the water that the animals have access to itself, its makeup can be inconsistent. So you may have some facilities where there's more heavy metal contamination in the water. There may be facilities where the pH of the water is higher or lower. And so sometimes those differences in the composition of the water can have a negative impact on the ability of probiotic organisms to survive in the water itself. So that's one of the challenges of in-water medication. It can, there are companies that are working to improve that situation, but at least in some of the rural areas of the United States and Europe and other areas, it's a challenge because it's not as consistent as probably we would like.
Yeah, so I suppose that is the water medication not only for antibiotic but also for its new development on probiotic as well, right?
Yes, that's right. That's an issue with administering any product in the water, regardless of the type of product.
So now, do you see any research or studies for probiotics in the waterline administration, or people are more focusing still in the feed? You think for probiotics?
I think they're still focusing more in the feed than they are in the water. But I do think in certain research facilities, so not necessarily facilities, that are designed to raise animals for production. I think in certain research settings, they are exploring in water administration of probiotics. And I think, the goal is to see how can we make this reliable at this point. So I think it's an area of ongoing research, but probably not quite ready yet for large scale implementation.
So right now, still try to replace antibiotic in feed for the growth promotion part.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you very much. So a lot of information. So thanks very much for your time this morning.
Well, thank you so much.
Very
I
helpful.
appreciate you. I hope that gives you some insights that will be useful for your decision making.
Thanks very much. It's the first time I talk with people from the pharmaceutical companies. It's good insight to how people there see the industry.
Okay. Well, very good.
Thanks very much.
Take care and have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Have a good weekend. Bye.